insufferable day for the parasocials. The Bop House is back and debatably worse than ever, and everyone is losing their fucking minds. Now, I haven't made a video on the Bop House in over 4 months, and genuinely, I thought that would be the last video I made on them. However, their recent desperate attempts for the spotlight made me realize that I needed to make another video and call them out once again. Now, this would all start after one of the creators of the Bop House, Sophie Rain, would decide to leave the group entirely. Now, I'm sure all of you already know who Sophie Rain is, the girl from the infamous Spider-Man video, who also grew a fan base from promoting her porn to kids. Now, after it was announced that she left the group, the Bop House would begin holding auditions for a new member, a competition that we should have expected, yet no one ever wanted.
You know, when I sit here, it means I got some shit to say, so let's talk about it.
So since I outed that the Bop House is falling apart, and since Sophie Rain officially left the Bop House,
you know what that means, Oogie? New member, which means we are doing Bop House auditions. Come on now.
Yes, let's make a competition for the internet whores to see who's the biggest whore to join a house full of whores. Great fucking idea.
we are going to be in LA next month for tryouts. There's going to be a link in our bio for you to fill out a form, and you must be over the age of 18.
Y'all always say that y'all can be a part of the Bop House, and you can be a bop, and y'all DM us all the time. So show up, show out, fill out the link in our bio. We love you. We can't wait to see you, and we're gonna have a good time anyway. So see y'all soon. Bop House out.
Good luck, everyone.
Now, I don't understand how you're supposed to try out to be a bop. Maybe they're measuring body counts or looks, because it's definitely not dance skills. But while the auditions were going on, 2 of the biggest Bop House members would talk on a podcast about why Sophie Rain left.
Sophie Rain retired.
Yeah.
She's done. She's out of the. She was the one that was basically like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I mean, granted, she made her money.
She doesn't have to do this anymore, really.
No, truly. So I mean, I don't blame her for.
Didn't have to do this. Just
I mean, think about it. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a dick here, but like, is this bad? But like, okay, she's made her own brand. Like, she is Sophie Rain. Like, she made who she is. Why would she show up?
It's funny how they're acting like Sophie Rain actually worked hard to earn her money. Like, yeah, she's worth tens of millions of dollars, but all she does is use her body to make low-effort TikToks, post bikini pics on OnlyFans every day, and lead old, creepy, thirsty men on. She didn't work hard. What she did is she sold her soul.
She doesn't need Bop House.
yeah.
But she created it. We all technically create. We all. You can't just create. Like, we all created it. It was not like a one sole individual person's idea. It was multiple people's idea. Yeah, I have really nothing to say about her leaving. It was a far trek for her.
Yeah.
She has like, she wants to do like her little farm, which is cute. Like, do your thing.
For cows.
Yeah, like she's getting cows, like miniature cows. So
I told her to get goats.
it's a farm. It's a farm. You're gonna see cows on the farm. What's that?
Anyways, Sophie Rain would make numerous TikToks talking about leaving the Bop House, despite continuously still making videos with the members. Now, this made it very confusing because many videos made it seem like she had beef with the members, even though she clearly didn't. Most likely just trying to spark more drama to get more views. She would even be seen out in public numerous times with the Bop House members shopping, just further confirming that there was no beef, and the drama was most likely just engagement bait. And I wouldn't even doubt if Sophie Rain was still in the Bop House, but just acting like she wasn't, to try and pull more views for the group. And let's be honest, that's probably what's happening. The Bop House audience is literally toddlers, which is kind of scary to say, who most likely believe everything they see on the internet. But anyways, the whore auditions would continue.
Guys, you have 2 days left to apply to join the Bop House.
We're hosting auditions August 8th in LA.
Yes.
Applications close August 3rd, so please DM us or click the link in our bio to apply.
We have already chosen 50 people out of the 10,000 people that applied, and we are looking for more people to apply.
We cannot wait to see you all, and we are so excited for a new member.
Yes, we are. We can't wait. See you guys soon.
It honestly baffles me how little personality these girls have. This makes me feel like I'm watching a high school presentation done by a group of kids who just smacked the Benjamin in the bathroom and took 5 200-milligram edibles. Like, they're all making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars per month from quote-unquote content, while having literal zero idea how to talk behind a camera. Just stick to making your porn. Even though Sophie Rain said she left the Bop House, she would begin making videos with another creator who I'm sure most of you know, Piper Rockelle, who's a 17-year-old TikToker, YouTuber, streamer, whatever, who would also audition for the Bop House. Now, obviously, with her being 17, she's not even eligible to participate. However, Sophie Rain would continue to be in this content, further encouraging the idea of her joining, despite, like I said, her being underage.
Back to the future. Ballin'. Back to the future.
And it wasn't just Sophie Rain, because other members of the Bop House would also collaborate with Piper, one of them being Aisha, who's another one of the most popular members of the house. And weirdly enough, she would try to give Piper advice, saying that she wouldn't advise her to go into the porn industry, which from surface level sounds like she's trying to help Piper, but it's also extremely hypocritical because she herself does OnlyFans, makes tons of money, and clearly has no intention to stop. And her doing content with Piper in the first place is associating Piper, a 17-year-old, doing content with a literal adult star.
I mentioned this to you earlier, but I think you have a lot of potential and you have a lot of reach and a lot of things that you could do that if I had when I was 17, I probably wouldn't have gone into this industry. So I think there's a lot of room for you to do big things without having to do that. But at the end of the day, when you turn into an adult, you can make whatever decision you want.
Yeah.
I just feel like I want to protect you from that, and let me know if you need help or guidance or advice.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
There's not a lot of times you come across people who actually want to help or say that they're always there for you, but actually aren't. So I really appreciate it. And you were there for me at like my darkest time. Like I remember getting the text. I was like, that was like the sweetest thing ever. So I was like, very sweet of you.
Me and the Bop House girls, like, we adore you so much, and we always want to look out for you.
Even though it sounds like they're all good friends with Piper and they want the best for her, in my personal opinion, it's still weird that Piper's a 17-year-old collaborating with adult stars. Because in the end, it gives the impression that she's gonna go into that industry herself whenever she turns 18, and that she's already promoting herself in that way despite being underage. Now, as bad as this already got, Piper Rockelle would quote-unquote sneak into the Bop House auditions whenever they were going on. Let's be honest, we all know she didn't actually sneak in. It was probably just a whole scripted stunt that they all knew about. But she would get kicked out by one of the members running the event. But it's still weird how they would let her participate at all in the event, because in the end, it's still promoting Piper Rockelle in a setting with a bunch of adult creators, yet she's 17 years old. It doesn't matter that she's almost turning 18, because she is still under the legal age of consent.
Hey, thanks for coming. Thank you so much. I love you so much, guys. Let's go over here.
Yeah. The walk of shame. Guys, have a good time. Good luck. I love everyone.
Wait. That was it?
Bye, guys.
You already got kicked out?
Bye, Piper. Bye, everyone. Have a good time.
Wait, Piper, your boyfriend is in there. You can't just leave your boyfriend with all these girls.
He can do whatever he wants to do. Cheering for me to leave.
Yeah,
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Let's peace out.
Overall though, the event in its entirety would just be hella corny. Like I said earlier, we have a bunch of girls here doing a competition on who's the biggest whore, so that they can join a house full of whores. In the end, a girl named Lexi Marvel would win the competition, who would actually look a lot like Sophie Rain. Still zero personality, but to be honest, I'd tap. Anyways, if you guys did go on to enjoy today's video, then do be sure to check out the Kick streams. I'm live there almost every single day, and also drop a like and subscribe. It's completely free, and it literally helps me out so much. There's literally no point not to click it if you enjoyed the video. Anyways though, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. It's been your boy Janky, and I'm out. Peace.